It's about nothing but the time. Flip, Bama, flip.
Give me Alabama to break
It's when somebody takes what's yours. And this is our game. It's our time. And here's the guy's trying to take it from us. So that makes this shit personal.
Let's make it personal, baby. I'm JT, your host, and I'm back in the saddle tonight, guys. Got the boys with me. Added Hunter on, too. Got a boom mic with him. What's up, Big Hunt? You doing all right, big dog?
Yes, sir.
Look, I had to say to him first. We don't have Hunter on all the time, but we do have him on sometimes. Herb, how we rocking up here tonight, brother?
Man, I'm missing football, but I love any time I get on here with you guys, so it's going to be a good week.
Good week, always a good one. And, hey, we are missing football, guys. I know that.
Yeah.
I know we are. Domo, so what are you doing right now to pass the time, man?
Going outside, making some snow angels and stuff like that.
Yeah, Domo, you are up there in
Forgot about that.
North Carolina. So yes,
we got
Oh, dude, it snowed like crazy where I'm at yesterday.
Yeah, we got a good bit of snow out here. So yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and y'all, sometimes it be your homeboys, bro. Sometimes it be your own people, dog. It be your own people. Hunter and Domo know what I'm talking about. It be your own people sometimes, bro. It wasn't even like that. Hunter's a guest. That's why I was saying something to Hunter. All right, welcome in, guys. We're gonna have a great show tonight. As you can tell, everybody's laughing. It's gonna be a good one. We're gonna get right into it. These boys right here. When I tell y'all something, y'all better watch Herb. All right, keep your eyes on Herb. All right, and while we talking about it,
no, I wear glasses. I'm the innocent one. I wear glasses. I'm good. I'm safe.
Nah. Absolutely.
Get right into it tonight, guys. First and 10 right here on Talk'N Bama. The first and 10 segment is basically the first 10 minutes. We are going to talk about everything Alabama football that's all over the place.
Yep.
I'll start out with something right now, guys. There is a lot of heating up with DeBoer and this coaching staff with high school recruits. Everybody's wanting to panic about transfer portal this, transfer portal that. If you go back and look right now, guys, this coaching staff has went crazy for high school recruits. They're bought in on high school guys, not necessarily just portal guys. So at what point do you sit here and say, they're not doing good or they're doing good? Or, you got to have a measuring stick in there. And I'll say right now, this year is a tell-all-tell year, okay? A 9-3 this year, I told her this, a 9-3 this year, and that seat is going to be flaming hot. They're going to figure out whatever they got to do to get him out to move things around. So, Herb, first and 10, what's hot on your mind tonight?
Man, I'll be honest. I am ready to move on to A-Day and just kind of see what the spring practices look like, how this team is going to come together. We talk about the transfer portal additions. This is maybe the biggest transfer portal class we've had. Usually it's 4 or 5. Yeah. Now we at 20 or whatever. So you get that plus the freshmen who enrolled early. Man, I'm looking forward to spring practice. I want to see. I know there's a lot of stuff we're going to talk about in our guesses and theories that we're putting together. I want to see how it's all actually going to go, man. That quarterback battle, that's going to be huge for the spring, right? They had to say something to Austin Mack to keep him here, and they're stacking up quarterbacks behind him. I got to see that. So I don't want to take all the points, so I'm going to say that. Spring football is what I'm looking forward to, and I'm already waiting for A-Day game.
Domo looks like he about to jump to the screen right now. What do you got? First and 10, Domo.
I got a question. So does it have to be football related?
No.
I'm glad you said that, because listen here, Nate brother. Nate
You took mine.
We just went out there and looked so terrible. We just beat Missouri by almost 30, and then you come out today and you get beat by almost 30. Okay, your bigs don't want to rebound, your guards don't play defense, you're chucking up threes all game, you're getting killed on the boards again, you're turning the ball over, brother. You got to do a better job of getting some toughness on that Alabama basketball team. That's all I'm going to say to you, because listen, these people on here on social media, the fan base is starting to question your coaching philosophy. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
It's not a good look. I'm gonna be honest. This is not a championship level team this season. This is a second round exit team at best. That's my first and 10 take right there. Is Nate? Oh, brother, you gotta get it together and you gotta recruit better. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
So when we
Real
talk
quick on
about,
that,
go ahead, bro.
Well, I was gonna say with that loss and you drop out of the top 25, you go from possibly Sweet 16 to like we're gonna make the tournament, right? Like
right,
yeah,
our pitch boys, right?
Yeah,
right?
like we hitting bubble territory.
How you gonna bring Betty Yako out of the G League and go be worse? Like it's
so it isn't even necessarily when we're talking about that right now. Like
that's crazy.
It almost makes me miss Mark Sears. People can say what they want about him being a ball hog and keeping the ball alive. We won some games, I'll say that. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, it is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. But Bama's got to put it together on the court. But how you put it together on the court is whatever's going on in practice, whatever's going on in whatever type of training that they do right now. It just isn't adding up on the court, and you can see it. Florida looked like they wanted it more. Florida looked better coach out there. And Bama just chicken with the leg tucked, running around, head down, not looking right. It was just the whole game was off, man. How many boards did they have versus us? What was it?
Man, it was 42-31 overall.
Okay.
And then they have 60 or 70 something points in the paint.
Like scored 72 in the paint.
And the turnover margin, we had 18. They had 2. The entire game.
A couple of the turnovers were just they muscled us out of the way to get the ball too. It wasn't like a terrible pass, but it was more like here's a little bump. We're on the ground. They're taking off. I said, okay.
I don't get it. What is it with like this season with coaches or players coming out talking smack to us, and then we can't back it up?
What Nick said right here.
Leadership,
this is exactly what I feel it is. And also, this is, in my opinion, apply this right here to the whole college football. Let me explain to you real quick. Not football, my bad, basketball. Let me explain to you real quick. That whole 1-year deal thing that they have going on, I don't like that. I think you should have to do 2. You need to develop a little bit more.
Yeah.
And then also that gives guys in the lead to breathe some too without having the next rookie there. Like, didn't you just get a rookie that was good?
Yeah.
And you didn't give him time to develop because you got this other guy, and then we just have this boatload of basketball players, and then it just gets all bubble gums, what I like to call it. And bubble gums like that mushy pop stuff you hear over and over and over again on the radio. But it ain't good music for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, the music you listen to 90% of the time isn't on the radio. Because it isn't that bubble gum type of stuff. And I feel like that's where we're getting right now with college basketball and NBA. It's becoming just that bubble gum mainstream, just there's no uniqueness to it because everybody's just like, oh, let me go in here real quick and do what I got to do real quick and just do and go to the league.
Bounce out.
Like,
I think that's very smart. They should make it like the women's game because women, they got to stay at least 3 years. Right.
Yeah, and I wouldn't say 2
I
would
think
be
the
cool
women. I think the women can leave. They just choose not to because of WNBA. Like they're making more in college. So
just do what college. Just do what football is.
Yeah, it won't work. It won't work in NBA because, like, in college though, because people can leave after 1 year. So I get that part. You almost need to recruit a guy who's a decent 4-star who might stay a couple years versus like getting the top 5-star and gonna leave you. It's just a weird situation. But we just lost so much leadership from last year. And the only person really returning from a high role, outside of Aiden Holloway was Phylon, and Phylon was almost not even going to be here. So he's out here trying to be a leader, and he's like introducing himself to the whole team. He's like, I don't even know who all these guys are. So it was just going to be a remake on the fly. So I knew
Mari Allen's good.
He's probably only going to be here a year.
That's what I'm saying. You can't build. Where do you build at? If Amari Allen was here another year, and you had another guy come in to help follow up, and then you build on that and build on that and build on that, like that is big. That is big. When people, in football, it's kind of like one guy can't, physically take over the whole entire game and just manhandle it. Every now and then you get rare moments where guys do it for a game or something like that. But in basketball, there is a point where one guy can do that in basketball. And then think about this. You have one guy, You build him a year, and then you get another guy, and then you got 2 guys on your team. So that the youngness, when you get guys to buy in, that's why teams become so good. What was up Gonzaga? We spent a lot of time on basketball, but Gonzaga, when they had those dude, that super senior dude, the white dude, with the bandana.
Yeah.
I don't know his name, but he was there since I was in high school, bro. And I graduated in 2012, and he's been there forever since I.
But he was never good enough to be an NBA pro. So that's what I'm saying. You need to get those guys that are like that Johnny Broom from last year, that are good enough to college, but know they have no NBA
potential
career ahead of
guess.
them. Yeah. So it's tough. Like, how do you go to a guy's like, we think you're good, we just don't think you're great. So that's why we're recruiting. You know what I mean? It's hard It's hard to hit that middle ground there.
That is very hard to hit that. Hunter, do you got a 1st and 10 for us tonight, bro?
I mean, basically what Herb and Domo said. Basically everything. Domo basically took mine, but it's all right.
Okay, so I feel like the Nate Oates thing was a good one.
I was going to rant. I was most definitely going to rant, but
we'll end on the Nate Oates then on 1st and 10, guys, because we do want to kick off with some football talk tonight.
Yeah.
The Tide just got that man. Hey, listen. Everybody can say what they want, okay, about. I've done seen former players talk. I have seen a bunch of people from the podcast world speak on this. We're about to speak on it real quick. But the thing to me is this. Why is it doing that? It's like it's got a countdown on it. Oh, I put a counter on it. Why not put a ticker on it? Because I'm wondering why the things.
Dude, I didn't even know they started that. So I got that last week.
When we do our show, I got to make sure that's off.
Yeah, so technical error. Sorry, everybody watching. Technical error right there. We're on the fly though. So newest running back coming in right here. That man Keith is swole. Okay, that man is a good size running back. Okay, and for people, whether you're a former player, you're a super fan, you are a podcast, you got your own stuff, whatever. Everybody has their own opinion, and that is fine and dandy. Okay, you can have your own opinion. I'm not here to poke anybody from anybody because guess what? We got ours.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to say it. I'll kick us off tonight. Pass it over to Domo, Hunter, and then Rod. I just said Rod's guy.
Oh, wow.
Hey, that was payback from earlier, Herb. Start the show. That was payback. So, anyways,
he's texting Rod right now.
No, you'll see it in the private chat about 2 minutes.
So listen, Keith is a wonderful running back, guys. I think this is somebody that you don't want to sit here and point fingers at. Also, Cal Poly. They talk about the center we got from Cal Poly. Hey guys,
Delgatti.
You come from somewhere like that doesn't mean you can't play ball. Okay, like I mean, the guy can play ball still, and everybody's like, "Well, we didn't need a running back. We didn't need a running back." I mean, who's to say we did or didn't? Are you the running back coach? Are you the OC? Yeah. Nobody. I get you can look at the paper and say those things, but it's a little deeper than that. Domo, what's your first initial thoughts on us getting him from Tennessee? And where did he come from before that? Somebody said App State. Yeah. That was it. App State. I thought it said it was no college. So, Domo, kick us off tonight. What do you think about us getting him, man?
Well, in my opinion, a running back wasn't really a need. Seeming as though we already have like 4.
No.
But my second thought was maybe their running back rotation isn't as solidified as we thought it was gonna be. He's 6'1". From what I've seen, he's like 225, 235 in that range.
Yeah, that boy's big.
He runs a 4.5, so that's a great speed for a guy that size, and coaches described him as an explosive back. So, I mean, hey, like the more the better. If the coaches loved him and the staff went after him, like, hey, as a fan, what can you really say? But my initial thought was I was kind of shocked. So I'm ready to see like how that RB rotation shapes up next season. But I mean, his numbers aren't gonna like jump out on you at the out the screen at you. But I mean, at the end of the day, like, look at Kevin Riley. Okay, we weren't expecting him to be as great as he was last season before he got hurt. So, you never know what can happen. So, I mean, hey, the more the better. I'll take it.
Yeah, you need the depth.
So, Bama boy, real quick, I don't know if we're even going to have a spring game yet. So I hope we do, but I don't know if we're going to have one yet. We'll be talking about that here soon in the next topic. I'll bring that up. Hunter, newest running back coming in from Tennessee, went to App State before that. Do you possibly see Keith coming in and getting somewhat of a role? Maybe you think he'll be able to get a shot? Is there an opportunity for him to come in and maybe get some PT this year?
I could see him have like a little rotation with RB3 possibly, because you kind of already have RB1 and RB2, Hill, and then potentially AK or EJ. So RB3 probably be Riley and then maybe Keith, but I know his stats don't show a lot like you just said, but all depends, man. Just depends on how the
injuries happen too.
I mean, stuff happens.
I mean, look what happened to Jam Miller last year. So, in my personal opinion, everybody talks about Jam Miller's downfall and not having a great season. I think the injury was more concerning than we initially thought beforehand. We thought, he'll be good in 4 weeks, and that never happened.
Yeah.
You got to think about the player playing kind of yielded to that. Like, y'all remember when Jalen Waddle broke his ankle, came back in the Natty game, and when he ran that route, he was hobbling that first one. Everybody was like, he's hurt. And they're like, he's not hurt. His body's trying to get back to using that back in that speed, and his body thinks he's hurt still, but he's not actually hurt. So it's like a reflex. So at what point did Jam Miller ever get past that? Don't know. I
don't think he ever did.
I don't. I think that played a role in it. So what I'm getting at is this. This coaching staff be like, hey, we're not going to have that happen to us again. We're going to go get some more guys at the position. They like to have a certain amount of guys at a position. So I could see where, each coaching staff feels comfortable with maybe having this many linemen, this many D linemen, whatever it is, whatever their schematic is. Hey, also, Alabama fans, it's one of those things where you can't beat the horn on both sides here. So we're mad about the run game. We need a run game. We need a run game. We need a run game. They go get all these old linemen. Okay. Hey, build it up. Okay. We lose Jam Miller. Lose Richard Young. We still have Daniel Hill. We get EJ in, obviously. We got AK Dare. Do not forget about it.
Right? Dre left. Dre left too, right?
Dre was a senior. Yeah, Dre was a senior. So I knew he was. I had planned on him
just
already.
Build up.
And then, so that's where I think that's where it comes into play on us going to get another guy right now, and that right there is when I think they did it. Hey, we're not going to get caught with our pants down again. And what if Daniel Hill gets hurt 2 weeks before the season?
I think that's the bigger part right there, to be honest.
Now you rely on AK Deer. Not played a lot. I love AK Deer, and I think he's going to do great. That's going to be another conversation I'll have with him later on. Yeah. And then AK Deer, and then you got EJ. You're going to sit there. You're going to look at Kevin Riley as well. I ain't going to forget about him. He has experience. But you see what I'm saying? I think that's why they went and got a guy. Now, did he have the most experience? Not necessarily. But you get what fits, Hunter, I love that right there. Herb, round us off tonight and let us know exactly what this means for the Tide necessarily.
Yeah. So even just to pick up on that point, Dre Washington 2.0, I almost feel like just his size and strength and what we're thinking about with goal line and third down situations, this is what we thought Daniel Hill was going to be last year.
Right.
And because Daniel Hill has just, let's be honest, he's been banged up just about since he's been here. I think this is one of those, let's back it up. But if you're one of those people that are like, hey, we definitely need a running back, I'm sad that we lost Hollywood Smothers. You can't be upset at the back end where we grabbed another running back. So what they did was see what was left out there, see what could possibly fill the need. You're not looking, kind of like what Hunter said, you're not looking for your starter, right? You're looking for a backup. You're looking for depth because we were about as banged up last year as I think I've ever seen us. So you have to have a guy like that, and you have to have a guy who can maybe specifically do some of the things that Daniel Hill does, because you have kind of the lankier, you have the quicker backs in other positions, you have the game breakers, so you don't necessarily need another game breaker. Like I see what he's saying, you didn't want another plotter, but you need another guy that can just get you 1 yard. I mean, imagine you have a guy like this, I don't know, let's just throw out a random play, 4th and 1 against Indiana, and you decide that you need another running back like a Daniel Hill or whatever. It'd be nice to have a guy like this.
4th and 1 triple flea flicker with the new running back that's only had one snap all year. Yeah, hey, that's the fucking play, man.
Yeah.
No. That wasn't just it. Coming out of halftime, you throw a running back screen to Kevin Riley, but it had no PT in how long? Oh, I about went through the TV and just
so many
I mean,
things, but they'll learn. Go ahead.
Also, I kind of respect it because think about it. Like, you're running back in the portal. Bama calls you like, hey, come on a visit. Okay, you get there and you already got 4 guys in front of you that you know for a fact is going to contend for those starting running back spots and the RB2 spots. And you still commit, like you still choose, like, hey, I'm going to go to Alabama. I mean, that right there is also just showing me that the guys ready to compete, So, I mean, you got to respect that also.
Nick,
and he saw what happened to Draylon
us.
Washington last year, who came in his exact spot. And he was like, the last guy didn't do it. He's like, you know what? I can get it done.
Herb, we talked about that before the season last year. And Dom, I don't know if you remember, we talked about that on Talk'N Bama. And we talked about, well, we got Washington, didn't see this coming. Who fits in where? Somebody's not going to get carries. Like,
Yeah.
So, and honestly, I'm going to get on with it to the next topic. But in the next couple of weeks, we're going to talk about, I don't want to do it too early, but I'll wait till spring ball. But we're going to talk about our picks for our guy segment. It's going to be an our guy segment where you pick your guy of the year. Okay. And I can tell you right now, number one for me right now, spoiler alert, is AK Deer. That's my number one guy for the season for 2026 for Alabama.
So who do you think will have the best season?
I think AK Deer. Yes, bro. Okay. Yes.
I already know.
Man, bro, I love AK Deer.
Right.
I already know Domo.
But no more spoilers. I spoiled it. I shouldn't have did that. I got excited. But either way, Nick, I kept this comment up because stick around with us because me, Domo, Hunter, Herb, Raj have something very special planned for that play. Boys, don't say nothing. Give me that later.
I'm ready for that.
Soon. Give me that. Me and Herb slack too. We said we were gonna do something. We didn't do it. It's okay though.
Yeah.
Because I didn't do it. Raj, shout out to Raj.
Yeah.
Raj. So early spring takes, guys. We're gonna round us up tonight right here. Comment section. Let me hear you guys. What are your early spring takes? I'm gonna pull it up. Kat, thank you for joining us. Better late as never, baby. Roll Tide. So early spring takes. Herb, kick us off.
I mean, I'm gonna take the easy one and since these guys are the smart ones, they can have the tough ones. My earliest spring take, we're gonna be exactly like we were last year, and all we're gonna want to know is who's winning the quarterback battle. And people are gonna have some very strong takes after one practice. There are gonna be people who tell you 1,000% one guy should win it over the other, and they can't believe that the other guy even has a chance. But like I said, man, I always thought Keelan Russell was the future. But they said something to Austin Mack to make that man stay because you only get that one portal. You only get one shot.
They told him that he's going to have a shot to start.
Yeah.
Compete.
So anybody that tells me that Austin Mack just has no chance at us, I can't listen to that. I can't listen to that. He actually got in the championship game. He was clearly QB2 last year. Look, I love Keelan Russell, the little bit I've seen from him, but it's still going to be a battle. And to me, because no spring portal, it's going to be another one that they drag out probably until the fall. I always wonder as a wide receiver, do you want to know sooner rather than later just so you can get used to quarterback tendencies? Or all the skill positions just going to have to go through the whole spring thinking, I guess I got to get ready because on this one play, Austin Mack probably stays in the pocket, but Keelan Russell probably rolls out. You know what I mean? It's just like little stuff like that I always wonder about. But
and so
the early spring take is we're going to talk about the quarterbacks all year. I mean, that's basically what we're going to do.
That's true, Herb, and I'm glad you brought that up right there because I'm going to spin another question to you real quick. Does that affect Ryan Williams catching the ball this year? That'd be the third quarterback, 3 different seasons for him.
It's definitely going to be interesting. I think also we've heard there's at the party we were at today, there's a coach that said they had a coaches clinic and the Alabama coaches were there. And one thing Grubb specifically mentioned in this random coaches clinic was moving Ryan Williams to the outside again.
Oh,
I have it.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Wow.
I honestly think maybe that might have more to do, but I just see Ryan Williams enjoying a Keelan Russell scramble. Ryan Williams just seems like the sandlot kind of guy. Like, hey, I'm gonna run this route, but if my quarterback's scrambling, I'm a scramble and fight. You know what I mean? It just seems like the chemistry between he and Keelan Russell would be better. I have nothing to base this on, but I think that who wins the quarterback battle might affect him? Yeah, for sure. But I could just see him enjoying the Keelan Russell experience more. Don't take that as like anybody. Oh, Herb said he go like, look, I don't know anything about it. I have nothing against Austin Mack.
All right, hey, you wrote that down, right? Herb said, okay, cool. I was making sure it was getting wrote down. No, we're good.
You know what I mean? Just clip that one, yeah. But that's just it's just a general feeling. I could just see Keelan Russell and Ryan Williams having a good year together. So.
Just remember,
and I'm already on the Ryan Williams is going to bounce back train. So,
yeah, me too. I've already made a whole video about it.
Yeah,
I've made it a whole video about it. I do feel like he is that bounce back year. People are like, "And where are you getting that from?" He's a crazy athletic freak. Okay, it's going to happen. You can have a down year. It can happen.
Yeah.
Julio,
it can happen. Okay, Julio in 2010, people will talk about him having like a year or whatever, and I think that year was the offensive blues too. Look at how different the offense was from year 2024 to 2025.
Yeah.
Two totally different offenses. I mean, LSU, we didn't do nothing but run the ball against LSU. We probably couldn't have 25 yards against them this past year. I mean, north and south offenses. So now that is – I'm not trying to make an excuse for Williams here at all.
Yeah.
Because there was balls that hit him right here or just in the chest because he was so – yes, there, plenty of blame going around. Not just him, though, too. So, there's that. Hunter, early spring takes right now. Obviously, the quarterback battle is a hot topic right now. Give me your early spring takes for this offense, though. Not the quarterback. Keep the quarterback off. Maybe the O-line, the wide receivers, some running back. What's a position that you like on the offense?
Wide receiver. The wide receiver group. What you got? Lottie, you got Ryan. You have Siderian that's coming in, and then you got what's his name from NC State? Noah Rogers.
Yeah.
Like I said on our show Friday, Latsier Brooks will be our wide receiver one this coming up season. So,
job save, Nick.
I think Lottie will be our wide receiver one. So
roll it.
That's my early take. So.
Latsier,
wide receiver one, and then going back to you, Herb.
Okay.
Give me Austin Mack as QB one.
Ooh.
Okay.
Like I said, I just don't. I think it's more of a battle than people realize. There's a lot of people who have strong opinions already.
It's this right here that gets me, bro. It's this one, Jeff. Yeah. When they're trying to do like this, when you're face up with the ball, not like running like you're gonna run under it. When you're like face up with the ball,
and I'm gonna also add to that Ryan Williams. He still had almost 700 yards in a down year. Like that's still a great year.
6 touchdowns or 4?
Yeah, like 6 touchdowns, something like that. Like
6. I can't even remember out of the top of my head.
Yeah, so anybody else goes like that's you also got to remember he's sharing targets with Germ, Lottie, Zay, Josh,
and Germ came alive.
Yeah, so
this past year,
still had 600 yards. So that's still a really good season to anybody else, So yeah,
he had 49. So he had 49 receptions, 689 yards.
Yeah,
his longest was a 75-yarder. I was there for that game. And 4 touchdowns. Yeah. I was there for that game too, man. When that one play broke free right there,
the trick play
went through. Yeah, man, that whole man went crazy.
But I'll say. Real quick,
he said, "Hey, we got the comments too now, my man. From
telling you,
man, to my quarterback one, Austin Mack, baby.
You gotta think about this though. Like, literally, what did Ty Simpson do when he got recruited
over Noah Rogers for wide receiver 3? That's an eyebrow raiser right there because Noah Rogers. But now, do not discredit Noah Rogers, guys, because he is a very shifty type of receiver too. Former 5-star guy too. Okay, went to Ohio State. Things just didn't work out for him. Went to NC State. Had some good seasons. Now he's trying to build up a resume to go pro right here at Bama. Now, do I say that he's better than Cedarian Morgan necessarily? Am I saying vice versa? No. We need to see him on the field. Just like, hey, what was that guy we got a couple years ago, Herb, that everybody was hyped about? The wide receiver from Louisville. The fast guy. Never saw the field, though.
Malik Benson?
No, the other. Oh my god!
He transferred there. He transferred to.
Oh, you're talking
Transferred
about
to Louisville, not away from Louisville,
Why
right?
can't I remember
What year was
right
it?
now? 2023
Ja'Cory
or 4.
Brooks.
No,
No.
he transferred into us. He
Oh,
transferred
you're talking
into
about
us
out.
from
You're talking about out
Louisville?
from Louisville.
It might have been Louisville. I think it was. He was really fast, really fast. But everybody was hype about him, and I can't remember his name. That's the point.
Tyler
I'm getting
Harrell.
at. Who?
Tyler Harrell.
Tyler Harrell. That is it. Tyler Harrell.
Okay.
Precisely.
Herb got his
Everybody-
over laptop and said,
Yeah. So go
Man,
look it up.
because I was like,
Everybody
bro,
was hype
what?
about him. Everybody was hype about him, man. And I'm not saying he wasn't good. That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Never saw you. You don't know him, do you? You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That's what I'm saying. That also, like, we do got to take it with a grain of salt sometimes. That every single guy that comes from another place from a portal, that test, it might transfer, it might not. It might get better. It might,
Right.
it might not. So that is gonna be
Darren
a
will take.
fun thing to see.
Darren is going to take Horton's spot, and then Roger's going to take Bernard's.
Yeah,
So-
I think there's going to be plenty of cake to go around for the wide receiver room right now because it's. I mean, obviously Brooks and Williams are going to be your probably 1-2 puncher. Rico Scott, good call right there. There's a reason he came back out the portal. We talk about. So Herb was talking about would they tell Austin Mack, would they tell Rico Scott too? Because at some point they were like, "Hey, dog, listen, Germ's gone, Horton's in the portal. We got Williams and we got Brooks right now for sure. Cole left."
Yeah, and
True.
speaking of speed, I think
Bob.
RB Walker is going to touch the field. I think he actually is because 4.3 speed, you can't just let 4.3 speed sit on RB Walker, the transfer.
Yeah, he is fast.
I think he's going to touch
about
the
the
field.
linebacker?
Nah, the
wide receiver
from Moody.
The wide receiver we got. Yeah, I thought you were talking about the linebacker. Okay.
I think he's going to touch the field.
Well, I thought you were saying we had a linebacker running a 4.3. I was about to say, God, dog, but he by dog.
We got. Also got to remember about Derek Meadows too.
Yeah.
Meadows, great mention, Hunter, because Derek Meadows even got a little bit of PT this year.
He did.
Had a really great catch in the
Missouri
game and got popped and went a little unconscious during that, which is kind of sad. And I stopped and prayed in that moment because it was a little, kind of remind me of the DeMar Hamlin thing. When you don't want anything like that to happen to these young men out there, no matter what side of the field you play on. He said what Jeff said. Kendrick Law was fast and Dew was a crap. Yeah, so I agree. He was fast too. Tyler Harrell fast as well. Noah Rogers is fast and shifty, and he's shown he can catch the ball, make some plays in NC State. Can't transition to SEC. We shall see. Domo, kick us off. Well, don't kick us off, but end us up tonight. Oh yeah, Sanders. I did forget about him too, man. Boy, that's a good one right there too for linebacker. Because he asked right who will be that. That's a good one there. Also, that Virginia Tech. What was his name?
Caleb Wilson.
That is a name to look at too. There's going to be a battle at linebacker too. We'll get into that soon. But Domo, right here, wrap us up tonight. Early spring takes.
Well, people, I'm gonna say this. Mine isn't really a take. It kind of is, but it isn't. But it's more like I'm ready to see who takes over and who's that alpha now. We're a younger team. We lost a lot of guys on defense. We lost the entire offensive line except for one guy. Quarterback battle, receiver room is kind of young outside of Ryan and Lottie, who got experience, stuff like that. So I'm ready to see, man, who takes over the alpha role on offense and defense, man. And I think some of these young guys are gonna step up and really be alphas. But guys like Ryan and guys like Bray Hubbard and Keon, like they got to be the alphas now. So I'm ready to see who's that alpha, especially on the offensive line, man. Outside of Michael Carroll, like who is that physical mauler that we got, up front. So that's what I'm ready to see.
So we were talking about, he said, who would be the Mike Sindel call? I wouldn't necessarily just say it would be that right here. He asked again right here. So I wouldn't, there's a couple names you can throw out. I think they're going to move some guys around at linebacker as well, because technically speaking, and hey, quick update right now, guys. The quarterback, Elijah Haven, is currently predicted to Alabama and plans to commit this spring. That is being announced right now. That is probably going to be a huge thing. So Alabama's probably going to be getting the 5-star quarterback, which is going to throw some things out. But hey, so check this out from right here. Something that I'm looking at, and I have the linebackers up right here. I was looking at something about it. A name that people are going to forget. When I say this, people are like, they're not a linebacker. They play on the line. Yonsei Pierre, technically a linebacker. Now, he plays that end role in a specialized blitzer. Now, you will see him back up in coverage as well at times. I think now you'll start seeing Yonsei in some first and second downs, maybe playing pass versus on third coming. It can depend, too, though. And also, Luke Metz, that's going to be a name to look at right now, too, guys. A really hard-hitting linebacker that we got last year's class that's now going to be a sophomore in this year. And I could see him getting some PT. He was number 26 last year. He's 6'3", 230. He's a pretty good-sized linebacker. That's somebody you can look at for that maybe. Jamarian Latham is coming back, and that's a linebacker. QB Reese is going to be there as well. QB Reese is probably going to get the shot at that if I had to guess. They may move Bray to linebacker. Possibly, I can maybe see that. But I think they're going to keep him at that hybrid kind of linebacker they use him for the 4-2-3.
Xavier Griffin
or 4-2-5.
I think he's going to be a starter. Xavier Griffin.
Bro, Xavier's going to be a starter.
I was just about to get to the freshman on the Griffin side. So Griffin to me is probably going to get early.
He's seeing the field early. Yeah.
And now what he does in that will dictate after that, because think about it like this. If you have a guy out there and he's not playing with the correct fundamentals, the correct things, that isn't learning at that point. That is damaging. So you need to make sure that you're not going to damage the freshman as well and it hurt him versus him learning from it, because there's going to be learning curves. I mean, everybody remember Dijon Lee against Florida State.
Yeah.
I mean, he got burned on the first his first big route. I mean, it happens.
Yep.
You got to get in there. I mean, Dre Kirkpatrick Sr. Go back to that South Carolina game where they ate him up one year and then came back next year and he locked down. So, it's one of those things. Bray about 220. Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad thing, though. I mean,
I agree with Bama Boy. It is too late to make that move, though. You have a safety forever, and then
that is
last
true.
Year,
that is true.
And so that's why I said NFL potential.
Well, that's why I said, Herb, you keep him at the same position, but you use him in that hybrid type line. He already moves down to that role half the time. Right. When he comes down, you'll see him set up in a linebacker spot. Obviously, he's not a linebacker. They may use him in that way. Also, Justin Hill. I know he played on the edge as well, but he is technically a linebacker. So now, how they move these guys is going to be unique right here in the offseason. That's just a couple guys. Now, there's a lot more, but Bray is 220. But I mean, at the same time, Luke Metz is 230. That's only 10 pounds, and he's a linebacker, and he's David. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, 10 pounds ain't the end of the world, but, at the same time, Justin Jefferson's 227, which I know he's going as well. Lawson was 228, so yeah. Yonsei Pierre, 240. Hey, Yonsei Pierre, man, I'm telling you, I'm going to say it again. That's going to be somebody y'all better look out for now.
You know what?
That's going to be somebody to look out for.
Look out for my boy, Jire Edwards. I think he's a star.
I like that one, too.
He was what?
That's a good one.
In the class. I think Jire is going to get some early playing time this season. That is my favorite player.
What about Ivan Taylor? Y'all like Ivan?
What about Edmonds?
Edmonds probably
I like Ivan Taylor, but I think Jire Edwards is just ready. When I see him, he is like a Mark Barron 2.0 type player. He's just a lot faster than Mark Barron.
The thing I like about Jire Edwards too is he, like you said, Domo, he's fast, but he likes to hit too.
Yeah.
So that's what you need on this team. Like I said, I'm not worried about the defensive side at all. We're loaded, absolutely loaded. It's just the offensive side.
Yeah.
And by the way, if Cat likes you, that means you destined for greatness. Cat only picks winners. So
Miss Cat,
she picks somebody. Dijon Lee was her favorite coming into this one.
Roll Tide, brother.
Roll Tide.
Yeah. He said. She said, "Dude seems like a psycho on the field." Yes, I've watched some of the tape as well. I'm with y'all as well. So we're going to do the My Guy segment next week. I'm going to bring Hunter back on because we done talked about it with him. So we're going to do the My Guy segment next week. You get an offense and a defensive player. You're going to be able to pick your guy. And then also we can have maybe an alternative guy. But I'm going to tell you another one too here. I'm throwing out some names. Chuck McDonald. Okay, that's another DB that we got. There's guys that we have that people just have forgot about. Okay. Chuck McDonald's going to be a nice one. We are loaded at DB. Yes, we are. Look, Keon Sapp's still here. Sapp's
God.
Yes. And then Bray back.
Yeah, Red Morgan.
I think Bray gets all the highlight stuff, but Keon Sapp had a very solid season.
He did.
Watch his tape.
He really did. And that's what I'm saying.
Keon Sapp played well.
Obviously, Sapp and Bray coming back puts a stint on Taylor because Taylor plays in that position right there.
Yeah.
But I think he still gets in the field some this year, maybe. And I'm telling you right now, Ike Taylor's his dad. The apple don't fall too far from the tree, man.
Yeah.
Ivan Taylor is going to have a season for the Tide coming up either this year or soon. And definitely Chuck McDonald, too, man. That's somebody to look out, man. Some names right there. So, guys, a couple names in case you didn't know. Go look them up, guys. And, hey, he said better worry about defense. Yeah, the defense is going to be something to look at, especially run stopping here. It's going to be very interesting to see.
That's the thing. Like, I just hope Womack doesn't start slow in the beginning of the year, like he's done the past 2 years.
The schedule sets up better though to do
it. Does
this year.
It does
a little bit better. But you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. We do always take. I think he gets all these different moving pieces in there, and it takes an adjustment period.
It's kind of crazy, Herb. Like the first half of the season, offense would be on point, defense would struggle, and then once the second half starts, it flips, flip-flops.
I feel like the defense starts beating up on the offense in practice, and they lose all their confidence, or something happens because in the offense,
it had happened this season. It had to.
They somehow stopped their run game. They somehow stopped their run game, and it got leaked.
Yeah.
It got leaked. That boy said it got leaked. That boy said our run game got leaked. All right, guys. Well, that's going to wrap us up for tonight, guys. Make sure y'all follow us on all social media. Before we get out of here, Herb, let the people know what you got going on over at the Herb and Raj Podcast and where they can find you.
Herb and Raj Podcast, Wednesday night. We haven't solidified who we're having coming on, but probably a guest to maybe wrap up a little more Alabama football stuff. And then that's 8 p.m. Central. And then Saturday, I guess we'll be talking about the Iron Bowl basketball part 1, since it happens that afternoon, and our Super Bowl preview Saturday night. So come check us out. Bring your own drink though.
Domo.
Or I'm happy to share, but people don't like when I share. It's
no, because you might not wake up. All right. You might still be sleeping, all right?
You'll wake up. It'll be way later for sure.
Yeah.
2 o'clock.
You might not want to wake up. All right. You might want to keep sleeping. Domo, man, let the people know what you got going on, man, where they can find you at and everything, brother.
Y'all know y'all can find me here Friday night with my boy Hunter, the Bama Blueprint. Sunday night, JT, Herb, also my brothers. But in all, you can find me on the best Bama channel that there is, man, the Roll Tide Nation Network YouTube channel. Make sure you guys are like and subscribe. You can also find me on TikTok, man, at Domo Reacts. That's DOMO_reacts. And y'all might see me back in Tuscaloosa this season. I don't know, man. But hey, we working on something, so yeah. That's about it.
I see him. I see that boy Domo coming sliding through. Lock your girls up.
Ain't hard to catch him.
Oh my God,
just look out for one little 4'11" dude. You'll see him.
Bro.
We're
Domo
the
is
same
6'3".
height. We are
you
the
ever
same
talk about
height.
him like that again?
Bro, I'm 6'3",
God
bro.
damn.
Like,
You're not.
God,
Bro, I'm
man.
I swear Hunter's height grows every time we do a show. I think.
It does.
Hey, I promise y'all. Me and Hunter are eye level. I promise y'all.
No. Why
Yes.
it look like you was taller? Your bun, bro. Your bun made you look taller,
God.
bro.
Here we go, bro.
He's in denial, bro. I don't know what's wrong, but go ahead.
He said, y'all leave. He said, Cat said, y'all leave Domo alone. I love Domo. That's my boy. All right,
Miss
I
Cat,
wouldn't.
I love you, Miss Cat.
Sorry,
I
I'm
wouldn't do him
sorry.
like that. But hey,
He's Diego Pavia. He said he's
Why would-
one height, then figure out he's the other height.
If I'm Diego Pavia, bro, that means I'm a game changer. You know that. That
Hey,
means I'm
bro.
a game changer. You know?
Right.
That means I changed the game.
The Pavia thing is funny.
That's-
It is.
That is hilarious.
I'm
drunk.
6'1", come found out he's 5'10".
He's
Or like
not.
5'9".
I promise y'all, me and Hunter.
Bro, he's my height.
Okay, hey,
Bro,
so check this out.
we're
We will
the same
continue
height.
the Hunter and Domo debate on Friday night. Make sure y'all join Bama Blueprint. Hey, it's 6:30 p.m. Central, 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. Hunter and Domo is going to start the show off debating about their height, and we're going to see who's the tallest, I guess, then.
Right,
so in the meantime, we'll measure it and do some videos, and we'll put them out, and we're going to see who's the tallest out of Hunter and Domo. Let me get some bets in the comments right now on who you got. And, hey, I'm going to call Prize Pick, and we're going to go ahead and get some lines up. And we're going to see what these lines are like, and we're going to start betting.
Y'all put it on me.
Okay?
Take
Hunter,
on Domo.
what you got going on, man? Where can the people find you at? And let the people know, brother.
You can find me on the Bama Blueprint every Friday night at 7:30 Eastern. You can find me on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter at Hunter the Bama Fan. So.
Y'all check them out, guys. Y'all make sure y'all hit us up. Also, check this out real quick. There's 90 of you watching us right now. I really appreciate it. Thank you, guys. All 23 of you on Roll Tide Nation. Thank you for watching us on here. If you are on my ex, Big Mike's ex, or Herbert Rogers' Twitter and watching us right now, make sure you stop what you're doing. Come over to the YouTube channel, Roll Tide _Nation. We have a bunch of different stuff posted, guys. We post all types of videos where it's funny comedy stuff. It is also different skits talking about the Tide, breaking things down. We are fans for the fans, okay? So this show is by the fans for the fans. Make sure y'all like and subscribe as always. And I am with you, big dog. Give me the Seahawks this Sunday real quick before we go. Super Bowl pick. Obviously, we'll be on right. Oh, Super Bowl next Sunday. We're moving the show up. I'm watching the Super Bowl.
What time?
I don't know yet. We'll figure it out.
He just caught it.
I just thought
that's
about
what Herb just said.
Hey, yeah, because I am going to a bowl party. So what time?
Yeah, I'm going. Yeah. I'm watching the Super Bowl. So I'll announce that later. We're gonna move the show up a couple hours probably.
Okay.
Hey, we hadn't did it in. Oh no, Herbert and Raj have a show on Saturday night. I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do it. What if we
combine?
What if we combine? Could we do that, Herb? Is that
y'all are always welcome? Like I
Okay.
said, bring your own drinks.
Because we can stream it to each channel too.
We got to talk to Herb and Raj NIL agent first.
Yeah. Well, so listen.
Oh,
Herb,
my Lord.
Time out. This is where it don't get that confusing because see, I went and I recruited Herb to come on Talk'N Bama years ago. Okay, so his agent and my agent are the same agents. Okay. So we're gonna work that out. Domo, you see how I went out and I was like, hey, bro, we need you on the show. Gave you a spot. You came on the show too. You see how that worked, bro? So my agent became your agent at that point. So we got the same agents, bro. I worked all this out with the NIL. Hunter, I've been recruiting Hunter since 2023, okay? So Hunter knows NIL agents are the same. We're good. We've got the paperwork work. It's going to be printed. It's going to be emailed to everybody. Make sure y'all go. He said, you have JT unhinged, cat. You is not lying. I've been drinking too much Alani.
No. She means to come on the Saturday night show. You have to be unhinged.
Oh.
We take shots on the show, so y'all.
Oh, they tried. They were like, when I watched the game with it, they were like, "What you drinking?" I'm like, "Tea."
I had water. I had water.
Like you crazy? I'm about to drink something.
I'm gonna announce it now. So next week's show, I got the details, but it will probably be on Saturday night. We used to have Talk'N Bama on Saturday nights.
Yeah.
Years ago. Yeah. Years ago, it was on Saturday night, Talk'N Bama. We moved it to Sunday due to the games, obviously. But, so yeah, hey, next weekend, we'll announce that fully. Make sure y'all stop, like, and subscribe to the channel, guys. And again, thank y'all for joining us every Sunday night. And thank y'all for joining the Bama Blueprint with Hunter and Domo on Friday nights as well.
Yes, sir.
For sure.
Thank you guys so much. Cannot say that any more than I already do. Hey, and I'm going to leave it just like this. If it's 4th and 1, and you got your running back out there, you're going to run a damn triple flea flicker. Roll Tide.